Hello, fellow Pokey fans, welcome to Mr. Who Views. A day view upon Horizons, the Catcher in the Sky. And yeah, last week, or last episode, Dot and Penny infiltrated XZ's museum and they got into a battle with uh, uh, Gatya, or whatever, and the other two uh, explorer grunts. And yeah, they got away with the data that they needed, and just at the end, Dot and it wasn't that everybody got a message from Freed. They come back from space. Yeah. And yeah, this episode just shows that Lublo showing this some of the kids doing a lecture, a space lecture, and some of the kids one of his movies where he faces a torpedo in space. Mm. And yeah, Freed keeps running into trouble versus one of them, like one of the modes that's supposed to get him down there safely isn't working, then he has to go for the ballistic mode or something like that. So is his trajectory a bit off? And Dot had the idea to find out where he's gonna land by using satellite GPS, but the calculations were hard even for her. So Orla has her Megros do the calculations since he's basically a supercomputer. Mm. But when Yeti arrived, uh, turned out his parachute isn't working, so that to come up with an idea of how to soften his landing. And yeah, Murdoch is the only one of the grown-ups that's freaking out. Yeah, it kind of makes sense a little, I think. And yeah, I'm glad they when they showed the idea that the kids had just having like a topples show up. Yeah, good. And yeah, I'm afraid a capsule does so they try using Hatterene psychic, but or confusing, but it doesn't really work. So just have Hatterene use her confusion to bring Pogo's protect up, and this work for a bit, and then after other Pokemon just use their attack to soften the landing, and yeah, it worked for a bit, and just when you think the capsule going to go down the Great Olivine, it actually falls off, and yeah, Liko just remembers the last time he saw freedom. Well, last time he fell from the ship, and yeah, Captain's using the volt tackle to try to get to the ship, and yeah, he's finding it hard until Pogo uses his his ability to make uh, Cap Trustlize into a flying type, and Cap is able to get the freeze capsule on the Great Olivine, and Roet puts on or put yeah, just activates uh, the shield net on the Great Olivine. Yeah, when the castle's open, there's smoke, and yeah, the kids and Aura start running to Freed, and Aura's just crying her heart out and was saying the same thing that the kids were saying. Yeah, turns out the kids were talking to Freed, but Aura wasn't. Yeah, uh, and just so that Freed got a Mega Starmie. Yeah. And there's already something called the Interstellar Starmie. Yeah. And yeah, Cap just comes roll and Volt tackles right into the barrier net. And yeah, just see the Cap cry. It's just a very like kind of heartwarming to me want to cry as well. And Free does apologize for leaving Cap alone. Yeah, and right on Orla is just in denial about that worrying about Freed and Jane Freed just talk for a little bit. And yeah, Freed is saying that they all remember we just welcome back and that's where it ends. And yeah, I think it's a goat episode. I got like a lot of parts in it, like when Liko had put had a from Masquerada put like a dollar free on some balloons, had a Captain Charizard's face on it, and when they figured out he's gonna fall, the doll actually falls off the balloon as well. And I kind of like alt in it. At first, he doesn't seem like excited to see free, but Roy asks him if he's nervous since he's nervous around strangers. And I thought it was just girls, but mm. And when you see the free that rocket going up or going down, he's just thinking it's awesome. And he's thinking if he ever catches up with Quasar, he can go to space too. And yeah, and the kids was saying to the adults they wanted to welcome back free when they only had 20 minutes to find where he's landing. Is another good scene, and the other scene everybody getting ready with the Murdoch baking a cake, Molly getting supplies ready because he's thinking that if he have to give free a health check for being in space for over a year. And Honorary putting herself and her Pokemon in the engine room so they can get to free was kind of good. And yeah, that's some of the emotional moments. It is just good as well. Like I said, Orla just putting her heart out and Cap crying from free and putting his cap down when the free does apologizing to him. It's a it's a good. And yeah, next time Roy and Frida got a battle, and if Roy loses, the Roy and Vlog tacklers are disbanded. Oh yeah, also I like that they brought back uh the the boost mode for the great although I think it's the India Rising when you need to get to free was quickly. And I'm glad that Roy was the one that gave Nico the honor of pressing the button. I would have liked to seen the Alt's reaction or question what's going on, but that's just me. Anyway, like I said, that's gonna be Roy versus Freed. I wonder if there's gonna be a Charizard versus Skeletor, or is he gonna battle with Starmie too? Just wondering. And I was wondering if next time he's gonna say what he learned about Laqua in space, or even reveal how he got into space. Like, did he go to the space center that's in a Holland? I forget the name of it. The city that Tate and Eliza are the gym leaders in. I forget. Like that, like the name, but whatever. I mean, that's them. I do. See you guys later.